Yeah.
Action.
Right, are we all ready? Are we all...
No,
Sorry.
slightly.
What else do you need to be ready for? Do we start singing Mardi Gras or something?
I apologise
Yeah,
if
that would
I
help.
beat.
Thank you very much. I feel like everybody here needs to strip naked and we play strip D&D.
I'm so glad I won myself for a trousers.
Already, but never mind.
What you do to play strip D&D? It will be a PvP event, and every time you take damage, you lose an item of clothing. And the idea is to be naked by the time your character dies, if your character dies.
Can we do that and upload it to Pornhub?
Yeah. Probably, yeah. I guess that's probably the fast way to make money.
Yeah, get the channel going up.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Right, are we going to start?
That's my contribution to Crit Takers.
Yeah.
Oh no, the question is, do I leave that bit in or not?
No, we haven't
Yes.
properly
Yes.
started yet. That could be an outtake. Just
Yes,
do an
it
outtake.
Put it on the
Yeah.
I'll put it in the ad break. That will be the ad break.
No, we need to
of
have
our
it
new
like
adventure.
We need to have a video of all the outtakes. We need to start doing outtakes.
Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episodes of Crit Takers.
Crit Takers!
Wonderful time where on Mondays, a few of us musician folks and our wonderful weird friends get together to play the greatest tabletop role-playing game in the world, Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm just gonna say, when you put it that way, I feel left out. Us musician types. Oh, and these weirdos on the end.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
weird.
fuck you. Apparently we are, but are you a musician?
Oh yeah.
Then we're the weirdos. So
Wonderful
fuck
weirdos.
I was going to mention, I was
Wonderful
thinking about
weirdos.
it, it's like musicians and our weird friends.
Wonderful weirdos.
Yeah.
Our weird friends.
Hi, weird
Well,
friends.
fuck you too.
Well, come up with your own like thing.
No,
you bring
no,
to
no.
life.
It's, what is it, Kieran? Go fuck yourself.
Yes, so...
For God's sake. I haven't started yet, come on.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the episode is going to be. We're going to be
Well,
spilling drinks over each other instead. Quick couple announcements. We are nearly at 400 likes now on Facebook somehow. Literally
Crazy.
less than a week ago, we were at 300.
You guys are fucking nuts. We love you.
Yeah, don't stop, guys. Keep sharing, keep spreading the love, and please remember to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to there as well. Yeah. Depending on which episode you're watching, or depending on when you're watching the episode, the wonderful Pirate Night is either this weekend or it's already gone.
And we all have nursing hangovers.
Yep. Which means we are still going to try and raise some more money until Saturday. Saturday, yep.
How much is that at the minute?
£84.
Yep.
Not bad.
So if we can, we would like to try to hit £100 by then. Not problem if not. I mean, it's all for good cause anyways. I mean, we've raised a fair bit as it is for mental health institution.
Mental health charity.
Yeah. Remember, the link will be up in the videos somewhere. We'll probably be doing the same again charity for next year when this time comes. And if you're free, come join us. It's going to be a fun night regardless.
We need a bit of an incentive as well to donate. Like, maybe you could get us to £100. We'll come in costume next week.
No, the incentive is donate, otherwise
drunk.
you will not get as many gold pieces on Pirate Night.
Yeah, but for the people who aren't going to be able to come.
Giggity.
We are content people.
What
Can't
about,
blame Black Hawk for that.
what about while we're in our costumes, we all do little bits of our character and film it, and it can go
To be
on
fair,
there.
it is being documented.
It's been
on the
what?
YouTube channel.
Documentated.
I don't know anymore. I've had a long weekend.
Right, we hit £100. We do a D&D pirate adventure video where we just have like little funny snippets of us drunk in character, in pirate costumes.
Sounds pretty decent, actually.
I think it would.
There you go, guys. That's the incentive. We can get to £100 by this Saturday, which is what, £16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
£16.
60,
You ain't that
literally
close,
60
yeah.
quid, people.
I mean,
60
I don't know
quid.
what time
We get to there,
so.
we'll find a way of filming and recording some random D&D moments out in the wonderful Barry town and causing even more mayhem than we already will.
If we get over £100, I'll bring a drunk Blackheart back to D&D.
You heard it here, folks.
Anyway.
Alright then, so without further ado, we will dive into tonight's session. Where we left off last week. The party had spent the morning after a very kind of heartfelt goodbye, at least for a few of the members, to Thandriel.
Wait. We've been saying goodbye to Fandrew again?
Yeah,
No,
I'm pretty sure
after.
that's what I'm from.
Oh, good.
The party went on a bit of a shopping trip to get provisions for the coming adventure. On getting everything needed and leaving Capeson, not without running into a few, well, demonic looking orcs. The group made it to Fordrin, the Forge City, about a day's journey away from Capeson to the east. Upon arriving in the Forge City, find just the kind of normal happenstance going on. Making way to the town hall and conveying with the pretty much like council there, and trying to figure out a plan on what to do, where to go, and how to go about it. You guys meet a captured goblin who was a bit of a traitor to the goblin people, in a sense, not liking their current king and wanting to see him gotten rid of. When you guys a clear scripted map of a particular area and where to get to, you all caroused and found a tavern to spend the night in with old Happy Cunt.
That was a busy night.
I blame you entirely for that, so you
It's
know.
almost entirely my fault, yeah.
After probably restful sleep for more people than not, the party wake up,
Yep.
go off, get to their horses, get their supplies, and make their way from north from Fordrin up into the mountains. So Golden Marauders, what are we all doing?
Avoiding petal.
No, I'm pissing myself to laugh at the pet went the wrong way.
Yeah.
So it's still early in the morning. It's probably about coming around like 9-10 in the morning. Sun is now just starting to kind of peek over the northern mountains as you're heading into them.
I'm blind, I can't see where I'm riding.
Are you all really hungover?
Roll Constitution check.
It was a really heavy night. That's a 2.
yeah. You're
I'm
probably
dead.
one of the
carry
ones
me.
on the card. You're just kind of
Half
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the car, me, so you can just...
I'm just yeah, I'm just
Snooze.
chilling.
Yeah, you all just hear the sounds of a gentle giant snoozing.
It's not a nice sound.
It's okay, Ambrose can be your cuddle buddy.
Sure,
We'll
why
have to get
not?
a magical sleep apnea machine.
Yeah.
And a onesie. Getting one
We
of
do
those
onesie
two.
that big.
I guess so. I'll have to find one in the next city.
Make one.
Make one.
It's technically like onesie, but they call it a twosie.
Brilliant.
Well, I'm on my go.
How's Grendel this morning?
Grendel's beautiful as always. You know, her coat's very coarse, and she's got a healthy wet nose, so I'm very happy. I'm just gonna rub her. Yeah. Like, where the fuck we going now?
You got the mail, Captain?
I cannot remember where we're supposed to be going.
To an outpost?
Did you get drugged too?
I remember an outpost and that was about it. And I just remember lots of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were lots of dicks and vaginas. And
Yeah, there was.
So you all kind of remember about.
PTSD from the experience.
I remember kind of a crude map being drawn as accurate, probably as most accurate map you're going to be given.
Yes.
A fair few different outposts and camps for goblins and orcs within the area you're heading to. You're roughly given a rough estimate of time, probably about half a day, most of a day to get near where you need to be going. You have been told about probably half a day in front of you is a scouting party as well.
That's what it was.
Let's go fuck the spelling party.
No,
You were informed probably not to meet up with the scouting party and let them get on with their things, and probably even, if you're clever enough, to use them as a distraction for you.
Yeah, we're not that clever. We forgot where we were going after 10 minutes and heading out.
Yeah.
I don't think we're using them as a distraction. I think they're using us as a distraction.
I think that's probably exactly what's going on.
Yeah, that's
We are chumps.
Well, on the map you were shown, shown, there was what would be considered like a main road going around majority of the encampment area. So you know, if you stick onto this main kind of 20-foot wide road you're kind of on, you should be passing somewhere near, hopefully, there.
Stay down the road then.
Yeah.
Grendel, mush!
So what pace are you guys going at?
However fast Grendel's legs will take them.
Yeah.
They're only smooth.
So steady pace.
The pace that's not going to rock the cart too much,
Yeah,
I
I'd-
don't want to vomit.
No, we'll just walk a pace for horses and stuff.
I'm a couple paces behind, just to follow you.
It's going to be left without you.
Yeah.
She left about us.
Yeah,
And then went the wrong fucking
I
way.
went the wrong way. So now I'm just like following you guys,
Trying to catch
just
up.
not catching up, just like going my own pace.
Alright,
No, you tried.
so we'll have Anne as he's kind of steering the cart, and you two as you're probably a little bit forward. The three of you make perception checks.
Spooky.
And you don't need to.
You're in the cart sleeping.
You're on
Yeah,
the
you're
sleeping.
sleeping. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm perceived nothing.
If
Alright,
you
cool.
want to make a perception check pedal because you're in the rear,
Yeah.
you can. But
Okay.
yeah.
Ooh.
22.
22, 10,
20.
20.
19.
Oh, no. Good roll for most people.
I'm busy with my goat.
Yeah, you're technically going.
Yeah. As you're kind of going through, you're kind of listening now and trying to keep as best weather eye out as at things. The mountainsides kind of steep up and kind of crop up all in straight kind of points all around you. You do see a few cave entrances. You do know that you guys have been through the mountains before. Well, most of you have, anyways. You do know like some of the present dangers of wild beasts, basilisks, and gargoyles. As you all, well, three of you three have dealt with in the past. Andal did, but Andal's not here.
Andal's dead to us.
Wow.
He is at the moment, anyway.
You do hear,
At the moment.
three with the higher rolls, you do hear loud screeching and roars off in the distance, but at best you can tell they're not too close to where you are at the minute.
Concerning.
Yeah. Are we heading in their direction? I guess I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Can you get out of my head now? Because that's exactly the same question I was going to ask.
Yeah, you're not generally sure. It's loud enough that you can hear it, know that it's a distance away, but you can't figure out which direction it kind of came from. If that makes sense. And it's not just one. There's several kind of going on off in the distance as well.
Well, you never know. It could have been the shrieking from Petal's vagina.
I'm going to pull my compass out and see if that points anywhere.
I thought you were going to pull something else out you didn't see then.
Pull my compass
It's not generally kind of pointing in any direction. It's very kind of lackadaisical. It's just
Something might be
Yeah.
trying to kill us nearby.
But nothing, as far as you know, nothing in the immediate, within a certain range vicinity is out to kill you.
Yeah.
That's always promising.
Well, your comes behind you though, because Petal's only back there. Pretty sure she wants us dead.
Am I hearing all this or am I?
You're behind us, no.
I'm not yelling, am I?
No.
Oh, there was a letter.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
didn't say that in character either.
How am I supposed to fucking know? You are your character.
Because placards.
Because you're talking his pirate voice.
Good point there.
Me.
So as kind of the day carries on, gets roughly now to about midday. Sun's about quite high in the sky now, and you're starting to kind of steep up to the mountain. You start to see bits of snow as you're creeping up, but not a great amount of it. It's still autumn. You're still getting a pretty strong warmth in the air from the time of year that it is. What are you guys doing now? As you're carrying on?
Yeah. I'm stirring
Are we
now.
there
I'm sort of
yet?
up. I'm starting to wake up now. Starting to feel more. I say human, well not human. Starting to feel more Goliath now.
I'm beside the cart now, so.
Give me those guys card.
Give you evil looks.
Carrying on, whistling, go see Chanty. Casually just whistling.
My just cast detect magic just to see if there's anything around. Anything hidden.
Not kind of feeling anything. You feel like a few kind of low kind of bits and bobs, but nothing is striking out at you. Nothing's kind of making you want to go in that general direction. As you're kind of going on, you do all kind of see like different like caves and little alcoves. Probably most of these look very much man-made for like resting points and camp points to rest or relax as well.
Okay.
Are we there yet? No one answered last time.
I don't know.
No, of course not, you silly little halfling.
Does it look like we're there yet?
Where are we?
Petal wants to fucking have a beaten ass.
You can try it, little halfling, but you know you lose. I gallop off.
I don't know, I got a few good shots off at you last time.
I'm gone.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking about you.
And I kind of just nervously laugh as like, fucking hell. Can't trust her.
Ooh.
As you guys carry on, everyone can make another perception check. As a few more hours pass in the travel.
Oh!
18.
Natural 20.
14 plus
19.
17.
17. So, well, Ant's kind of gone away and kind of got carried away with whistling sea shanties. Point taken. Not loud screeching and growls are starting to become a little bit more apparent at the minute.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I know what they are?
If you'd like to.
Should be something I'm good at. That's a 10. Oh, 11.
10, 11. It could be multiple of things. You've heard a lot of screeching and growling.
Yeah, but that was in the tavern. Like,
in the wild.
The story coming still funny.
You can't seem to pinpoint exactly what it is.
okay.
Mhm. As you guys are kind of carrying along, they kind of sounds of like groaning and just kind of very idiotic based arguments start arising
Burning sounds like something from last night.
from what seems like 4 almost identical voices.
Oh shit.
Uh, you understand giants,
Yeah.
so you kind of understand a little bit, but it's my food! We have the same body!
There's some very hungry people following us.
I understand it too.
Oh yeah, you understand that as well.
Because it's on my...
You speak giant?
Yeah.
I don't.
She does.
Fair enough, yeah. The 3 of you kind of hear that.
Wait, you speak goblin?
Yeah.
What? Pretty sure that would have come in handy several times.
Yeah, but I...
Humans get to pick 2 more languages, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You, the 3 of you hear that. Quite close. As you pass a giant cave opening and see 2 ettins, two-headed giants sat there over a large kind of campfire. It's a little ways into this cave, and one of them is arguing with himself, his other head, about who's meant to be eating the food.
I know that feel.
Good boy.
And neither of them have noticed you.
What? Shall we carry on?
Can I just like whip the black candle out surreptitiously and light it so that we're all sneaky snitching? Like with my
Make
sleight
a
of
sleight
hand.
of hand check.
Okay, that's a 9, but I've got plus 8. So.
17. You kind of see. What was that? And you just now notice, as you're kind of looking up behind it, you just see 4 heads of 2 bodies look out. More food!
Didn't have them.
They slowly get up and start picking up their weapons and start slowly making their way
Oh.
out. What are you guys doing?
Lighting the candle.
You light the candle. You all have fast travel trace cast on you, which isn't going to help you now.
Fucking.
Quickly, these two ensigns make it into a run towards the lot of you.
Oh boy.
Grendel, run! As you're off. Somewhere else.
Yeah, I think we need to just
Run
cheese
to
it
the
as best
tree.
we can.
I basically charge in.
What the fuck here?
Can you get on the horse? I think it's slightly scarred from last time still.
It's not my fault. The blade.
It's got enough, it's got a fucking
I
fan
need to get
next
the cart
to it.
like away.
It's not my fault that
Yep.
throw the baggins here. Just.
Fucking throw it Wow. Words fail me on that one.
It's okay, I love you.
It's funny as well because it's much more like Bilbo Baggins than Frodo, let's be honest.
Why? Bilbo can handle himself.
You could be Mary,
Yeah, Mary.
because you're Miss Mary, am I right?
Oh, what the fuck?
He's here all weekend, guys.
Who's going to be my Pippin
Oh,
then?
Hope not, it's only this Monday. Good lord.
Good lord.
Pelt's
Who's going to
closest.
be my Pippin and we can get strong together?
I'm getting ready for the initiative.
Everyone roll initiative.
Get the cart away from them.
Ooh.
Oh, as per usual, rolled a gaction. That's 3.
Your initiative test live up to your like giant name.
Just, oh, absolutely.
No.
Oh, 14.
Unnatural 20.
And Snowflake?
I always forget Snowflake.
Because you're a bad pet daddy.
Oh, that's 15.
Of course, Snowflake sounds better.
Danita?
12.
12 as well.
Yeah, cool, you two can decide between you who goes first. Anton, can you roll me a dexterity check for me?
Here is what I'm on.
Yeah.
Haha. 5.
Cool. So, first up is going to be Pet.
Right. I'm gonna use my bow on them.
Oh, yes, do you want
They're
your
not
rolls?
out of the cave yet.
Oh.
You did storm off, charge off the head a little bit, so you don't even have sight on them yet.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
You don't even technically know. You did hear them, but you don't really technically know they've come down.
Are you still on your horse as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come back because I hear noises and.
Yep. So from that back there, and
Yeah.
now you can see two giant, two-headed giants.
Yeah.
Say that 5 times fast. Coming out of the mouth of this cave.
Right.
Two-headed giants.
5 times fast.
Two-headed giants.
Half one.
No.
Right, I'm gonna use my oath bow
Yep.
on them.
That's like you hit that stuff for a while.
Ooh, 20. Oh, I'm rolling high tonight.
20.
20.
Nat or
Yeah, that.
Nat. Cool.
As high as your inflated ego.
I'm not Ollie Sarnos.
Oh, don't get political.
Alright. So roll the dice,
Yep, roll
double the
the dice.
dice, add your modifier.
Yes.
Which one are you aiming for though?
I'm aiming for the one nearest me. That one,
Yep.
yep. What's the D8? Sorry guys. What do you really? Right. 6. That
6,
is
so
12. 12 plus 2. 14.
Yep. So I'm going to write the right number down. You have a second attack?
Oh yes. I'm going to use my bow again on him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Ooh, 15 plus 7.
7. Yeah, that's going to hit.
I'll use my bow again. 7 plus 2 is 9. Yeah, 9.
Cool. Yep. As you kind of, on your horse, you rear around, you see one of these giants, you just pull back, 2 arrows fly out from Oath's bow.
Yeah.
Just kind of stick into one of his shoulder, the one he's not holding his battle axe in. That's Snowflake's turn next.
Right.
Right, so
well,
what is Snowflake doing?
Oh, fuck. Snowflake's going to attack the giant that I'm firing.
Yep. Snowflake runs in and comes up to that giant there.
It was 15, I've always.
15, yep, hits.
Right. Hate when everyone just looking at me. Right. Doesn't help. Again, doesn't help. Oh.
Exactly.
8 plus 3 is 11.
11, yep. You're looking hurt.
Good.
Alright, with that, Etton's turns. They roll decently high
Yeah,
on their
yeah.
initiative. So, the first one's going to come in, stammer forward towards you, holding its battle axe high, and brings it down twice on you.
Oh, fuck.
Ow.
Alright, so the first attack is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, hit.
And the second attack is a 12 to hit.
No.
So that is that. And that is going to be a 15 points of slashing damage. And the second one, seeing this dire wolf kind of come in, is going to raise its morning star and to attack that.
No, not the puppy.
So first attack in Snowflake is going to be a 19.
Yes, hits.
And second one is going to be a 17.
Yeah, hits as well.
The first attack does 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
The second attack does hold on, 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Sorry.
So was that? Was the last one?
8.
8.
Oh, Snowflake.
With that, Anton, it's your turn.
I was right next to it, Danny. Better do that one then. I'm going to hold my hand out and cast Juke Touch at this one here.
Yep. I'm gonna reach your hand out. Just this kind of shadowy, kind of white energy kind of engulfs your hand as you make it.
That's 14.
Just hits.
That does 6 points of damage.
Yep. It's damage at the end of the day.
Yeah, and he's got a creepy skeletal hand on him now.
Yep. You cast a cantrip, so you do have another attack.
Oh yeah, I can shoot with a pistol, can't I?
Yep.
Oh no, I forgot I have more attacks.
Yeah. So
Number dams. Just be
pistol.
kind.
That is a 19.
That hits.
So 4 normal damage. That is 5 for necrotic damage. That is 4. So
9 points plus your dexterity modifier. Because you should get a modifier on top of that.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. I've already done that.
Alright, so 9
yeah,
points. Yep.
9 points.
So yeah, that end's already pretty hurt. So that hand just kind of creeps up, kind of just it's a freaking large creature as well. So you're kind of used to kind of having the hand grasp a creature by your size. You see this hand kind of grab its other shoulder and you get shot in, and just you see this shadowy energy. You reach it, and as you do, as it fades, or not fades, but you just shoot between the fingers of that hand into that shoulder as he kind of almost drops his weapon, taking the pain. Next. You two.
Perhaps we can get everybody actually roll for it. God, what am I gonna do? It's the start of my turn. I take it I'm at melee,
Right.
which is 3d6. Oh well, it's the room. So that is 10.
10 points.
10 points of damage for it.
Yep. As you just kind of see his fire just kind of shoot up its body, and you're just kind of looking literally straight up. It is towering
Thank God it's
over
wearing
you.
pants and not a skirt. I mean,
You're assuming it's wearing something. It's not even a loincloth covering whatever would be considered.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Okay.
Well, you enjoy
It
that.
does bludgeoning
that
damage.
thing.
Bludgeoning and piercing if you're not careful.
Fuck yourself. I'm
Wow.
not thinking about this. No.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
No.
New record for them.
No.
Oh god.
No.
It doesn't really be a record, I think you just split it in half.
Just imagine the fan art of that.
Okay, with that, I'm getting out my lowest order dimensions. I'm going to try and hit it and then I'm going to run away.
Yep, make an attack. Oh.
That's 14 plus 4. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
and it was almost a 20 as well, which is painful.
Roll your damage.
Okay, so that's 1d10. Trying to d10 now. So long-term actions. So that's 10, because that's 9 plus 1.
Yep. He's looking really fucking hurt.
And now I'm going to teleport away.
Where are you going to teleport
I'm
to?
going to teleport up onto the cart but towards the back end.
Okay, remember, you are sat on Grendel as well.
No, I'm sending her away before the fight.
Alright,
I kicked
so
her back
where are
and
you
told her
going?
to go into the woods.
So tell her there. Well, there's wood. What woods? You're in the mountains.
Well, where I told her to get the fuck out of here if I'd cover.
So then was going to find her halfway down the road.
Yeah, pretty much.
Still running.
Okay then. Okay.
I looked after my goat.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yep, is that your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, Lisa Bell then.
I don't like that smile.
No, neither do I.
Okay,
What's going to happen
I'm going to come round. Oh, actually, I'm going to jump off my horse first.
Yep.
And bitch can fucking stay safe, because I'm not going to endanger my animal.
What?
And I'm going to come round by Petal.
Behind, there or there?
Behind.
There, yep.
And then I am going to... If it's like down the right page, that'd be fabulous. I don't want to do it because it's going to get so shaky.
Will it get metal?
Yeah, but I guess I
Good.
No, that's fine. I'm going to use Fireball on him.
Yep.
On the one that's ridiculously hurt, because we might as well get one out.
Yep. So you can attack roll.
Plus a 7.
I saw that from here.
That's 9, so I ain't doing anything.
You have a +2 to a spell attack?
That's like 11. Still not get hit.
Nope. Unfortunately not. Like.
Oh.
It's your 3.
Charging up the rear. He looks around and gets an eye of the situation, and he starts twitching a bit, starts scratching his head, and then he's gonna do everyone's favourite. He's gonna wild shape.
I should have stayed down there with the giant.
There's the cat. There it is.
No, I should have stayed down there with the giant. I should have.
There's people on this camera. This is his wild shape.
No, it's
No!
The nightmare cat
Like, where did you
returns.
get it from again?
Japan.
That's all.
No.
Yeah.
Yep, you sort of wild shape into your massive ginger cat, still covered in mushrooms.
Oh yeah. And I'm going to just charge straight into this one and
Into the other one, yep.
yep, and I get
So now you just see this giant cat next to this dire wolf. Roughly the same size as the dire wolf as well, actually.
yep. And I'm going to use this 2 attacks. So I'm going to slash it in twice.
Yep.
I have many questions, I don't want to know the answers.
Okay, one's 16
Yep,
and the other one's
hits.
definitely a miss. So
the 16 hits.
it is, what did I have it down as? 2d12 plus 2. That's all he does.
Oh!
13, 20, 22.
Yeah, that was just like, just gonna run it. He wasn't expecting it, and just sees this giant
It was
cat.
very
and
grumpy.
just like across his face. It's like kind of like the old Pokemon where you see Meowth scratching someone's face. That's just like permanently etched on one of the faces.
Nice.
It's like.
I like to think that your cat does like a boxing stance as well.
He's just like, it's
Alright,
not fun
Pep.
though. He's just going to be...
Alright, then Pedal, it's your turn.
Right, I am going to use.
Die.
fuck up. Oh, no, I want to use a spell, I'm not sure I can. Yeah, I'm going to use Acid Splash on the giant bear.
That sounds like a fun
That's it, yep.
It
So do you
does.
think I need to make a save for that one? What save do I need to do?
It says Dex 14, I think.
No.
Hang on. Wait.
Dexterity saving throw.
Next saving throw, yep.
Yeah.
Against, what's the DC?
1d6.
The DC.
DC, oh hang on. Can't find it.
14.
14. Where is
14. Yep, okay, he failed.
it? Okay, well, fine.
So roll damage.
Oh, well, roll
I don't even
damage.
have any spells and I never get that credit with you.
Shush you. Quiet you. Oh, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Karma.
Wow.
Yep.
You get
Yeah, that's it, as it kind of splashes up. Still standing.
Right, I'm going to
Just.
use. Want to use Fog Cloud, but last time it was shit.
You fucking dare.
Can you do anything else?
Yeah,
I got which-
you use that splash through the sword, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right,
you-
yeah.
I can use Magic Missile for my sword. So I'm going to do that.
It's an automatic hit, so roll,
Damage.
yep,
Which is 1d4.
plus
Wow.
1.
Plus 1.
Oh,
It's 1d4, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah.
okay.
That's 2. That's
Two.
3. Wow,
Yep.
I'm rolling low again.
So, as you kind of point the sword, have the sword out, Otho on the other hand, you just point it up as the purple energy from it kind of lights up, shoots up, it kind of just gets both one side of one head and one side of the other as the giant just falls back.
Ta-da!
Gone.
Back,
Let's
Alicia.
No.
Snowflake's turn.
Right, Snowflake's going to attack that orc.
Or giant.
Giant, whatever, same thing.
Have at some fucking figures.
Yes.
Ooh, it's
Right, you
11.
see the figure I bought. Doesn't hit.
No, but no.
Yep. So now that goes to the Etton's turn now.
What action?
That one.
The last one.
The last one.
But he's not. Runs around here in vengeance. You do get an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Sweet. Yeah. I'm gonna bite his butt as he goes past. That's a 15. Sweet. Nice. 2,
Don't
3,
forget to
6,
use your toe.
5, 6, 7 plus 2, 8, 9 damage. He's like, "Arf."
As it kind of lands in front of you, Pell, and swings its morning star,
Yeah.
massive morning star,
Yeah.
down on you twice.
Oh god.
First one is a 13,
No.
and the second one is a 15.
No.
Yeah, cool. As you just kind of, it comes down, you look up and just kind of, that's 2 now, kind of, decent sized kind of craters in the ground are next to you from this massive morning star. Anton, you're up.
I'm going to run, jump over the direwolf.
Over the direwolf, make an
Yeah.
acrobatics check.
Ends up landing on the star.
That's a 24.
And you guys just kind of see him do like that proper
Pencil
freaking
dive,
full-on
right?
Yoda front flip.
Oh,
Rolling the eyes at you.
land, turn around, and it'll be 2.
Yep. Turn around, rapier, and swing.
Ears in hand.
You are flanking, so we'll do a +2 on your attacks as well for flanking. So you start getting between the flanking rolls.
Is that +2 to
to attack rolls? Yeah.
Yes, that's an unnatural 20 and a 24.
Both hit.
First attack. Damn. 24 points of damage.
This one, yep.
That's the first one. Second attack. Does
Just leave you to it.
Usually how it
There's
works.
18 points of damage.
He's looking freaking
Oh,
good.
God,
I just
no.
kind of land behind it, summon the rapier with a click, and just slice up, and his back is just almost looking like ribbons from all this blood, as his blood is just kind of pouring kind of down and somewhat spraying on you. Wonderful wake-up call.
Classic.
Ladies.
Oh, you might as
Yeah,
well.
that's it.
I've done that before as well. The first session that I played. I
As
did a
you
fucking
are going, you
Yeah.
do
Thank you.
hear
Walk back to the-
the sad shrieking sound of a goat in the
Oh,
distance.
no.
What are you doing, my goat name?
You sent him off on his own in the wild mountains.
I told him to get away from the giant.
There are all sorts of different carnivorous creatures in the mountains.
Not Grendel!
I quit.
Oh.
My goat.
Realistically, it's
Okay, I'm gonna try and do a fireball.
Realistically, we're in a game of fucking spells and dragons. What are you talking about realistically?
yeah, a dragon might get hungry, so you go as a snack.
Or a troll.
To a giant cat.
Or a chimera, or there might be a cyclops, or
Okay,
another more
let's
bats.
get this done quickly. You can
Or a
take
giant
more.
spider.
Or a pilot.
Oh,
I fucking know, all of you.
Okay, I'm out, bye guys.
Okay, who's going first?
Me!
Cool. What are you gonna do? You
I'm gonna try
you
another
said?
fireball.
Yep. You summon the fire engine in your hand.
Okay, that's better. That's 19.
Yep, that hits.
That's not gonna hit everything.
No,
Let's just take some
that's
stuff out.
sweet.
Right.
That's it.
I know you got time.
One, two. And that's 9. That's 14.
How do you want to do it?
Hey!
Yay!
Fireball to the face, like
Yep.
literally full in the face.
Which one?
So you got 2 heads.
Oh,
Left-
yeah, totally.
left
No,
one.
no, you summon it, you raise your hand up, summon the energy, the fire's shooting up, and it hits the left one, as the left one just starts screaming. The other one starts screaming rapidly just because of the shared pain, as they both just gone.
Sweet. Yeah, he's still in it, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's not going anywhere for a while.
No, because it freaks them out apparently.
I don't care. You've got 3 hours of the cat boy left, still, don't you worry.
Yo.
That's me, let's sleep in the wagon.
Yeah, you do.
But not curled up like a cat, sleeping like a human.
Like,
He's got
scratching
his
its
hands
crotch.
behind his head.
No, it's probably it'll probably start licking its crotch soon.
Yes, but it hasn't had a bath in a while.
So yeah, you just see Flake kind of crawl as
Crawl back into the
crawl
net.
back into the cards.
Just go to sleep.
As the goat wails and another roar is made very well known, a little ways down the road.
Fuck it, I'll go for my goat. Fuck everyone else. Who's coming?
I'm gonna jump on my horse and grab you.
Gonna-
And if you don't go
gonna-
for it, fine.
You
Yeah.
jump on the horse, grab
Yeah,
Granita,
fucking Grendel,
pick
you're
up
only meant to go
Darion,
a couple of meters away.
kind of you pick her up kind of Pippin in Lord of the Rings style. So,
You're my Pippin.
no, Pippin is the cat we'll be getting on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
I'm Mary, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my dad's cat, who means
I've got a
getting
cat,
on Thursday, is
apparently,
called
there you
Pippin.
I'm the human Pippin, there you go.
Yep.
Let's go find Grendel.
Yep, so you kind of shoot off, bit of a pace down. It doesn't take you too long, because Grendel didn't get too far.
Grendel has a-
As you kind of see her shrieking a little bit behind her rock.
Yeah.
As you see a 3-headed beast fly swooping down and flying back up.
Keep the fuck away from my goat!
One of the heads, you see one of the heads is a, I'm trying to remember the heads. You see a goat head actually, pure down.
Why? You're not fucking my goat, piss off.
Yeah, I can't remember what
Yeah,
it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Chimera. Or something.
Chimera. when it
yeah.
comes to,
Chimera.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
is it? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Composite animals, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
As
So
you pretty much
romance
see
novel
that.
game where you-
Yeah.
Oh my god. One.
Can we not like fight one of those?
No.
As it flying off, you see a second one flying over as well.
Okay, what I'm gonna do then is we're gonna run up to Grendel and then I'm gonna fucking cast
Fuck, we should
Fog
have
Cloud.
helped.
So bitch can't see us.
Good idea.
But you're in front of us now. I've literally just got back to the car and like.
Yeah, we're literally saving Grendel and then we're going come back.
Okay.
So you get to Grendel, not too much of a problem. As you get there, you cast Fall Cloud as the cloud kind of takes up the about 20 feet area you're kind of in along that outer stretch part. Sky Mirrors, you just kind of see them stop, and you just hear.
Oh, fuck off!
Before they go away, I'm gonna light the candle. The sneak candle.
Well, it's still active from before.
But we're in the fog now, so we're out of sight, so can't we sneak now?
Yeah, let's get the go.
Yep, so
Let's
make
go.
stealth checks then.
Let's get the candle info.
So it's out of trace, which means you get a +10 on stealth checks.
Yeah, I'm getting that. 24. That's not even including the outfit.
So it's +10.
Yep.
So I rolled a 19. Because I rolled a natural 1.
It's a good thing you've got that plus to stealth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So as you guys kind of make your way out, one of them is, you kind of look back quickly, you see one of them is still trying to flap the fog cloud away. As you see another one, where that dragon head looks up, you just hear the roar and just eventual feel of fire spread out, coming nowhere near you because they're still a little ways away. It's only about 15, they only can have like 15 kilometer reach in the fire breath. They're just flapping there. After a few moments, you just hear them kind of fly away and not worth the chase.
You go, saved you go.
Thank you. You got my go. My baby. Right.
Anyway,
you guys kind of get back just as Ant's kind of getting everything kind of ready.
we
Head
check
back
the
off again.
cave first? Or?
Like, why the fuck did we come on this mission in the first place? I'll be captain now.
Fucking Vandra.
Randall, you okay?
King Kartek, fuck you.
Just
Is everything in the cave worth looking?
Make an investigation check.
leave Petal here.
Of course you would. Ooh, 16.
You don't really find anything. You find a bunch of like the discarded bones, some like bits of meat, cooked meat, raw meat,
It's
kind of
past
left over.
breakfast.
And you still kind of find the fire, the fire still roaring a bit. So you find just like some basic, very incredibly large weapons.
Yeah.
Ones you not even a flake would be able to kind of handle.
Basically, weapons.
So you don't really find anything else. Not with that roll, anyways.
No. Oh well. Right, are we now going now? I'm getting tired of all this fighting with you lot.
Getting tired
you
of you.
can piss off and die at any point, Petal. You really can.
Wow. You didn't really do that much fighting either.
I did a lot of fighting, thank you, Captain.
You didn't do
So
anything.
no, as Petal, as you're walking out of the cave bit, you notice a raven perching right next to Anton. Anton, you also notice the raven. No one else does.
Can you see the raven?
What
I'm
This is what
talking
you're
to the
talking
captain.
about.
Sorry.
On me,
I can
bitch.
see the bird.
There's a bird? Where?
In front of you, right? It's you.
Oh, right.
I perk up with the word bird.
Does that mean?
None of your fucking business apparently, now shut up,
Talking
Petal.
to the captain.
I don't know. I assume it's something to do with you.
Go roll insight.
If you want. You're welcome to.
Doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
No, no. At least I can try.
Bitch don't know.
Two.
What? Hang on, no wait. Wait. 6.
What were you trying to insight?
Yeah.
What were you trying to insight on?
Why is there? What's the significance of the raven then?
Well, no, you can't sit with a 6. You can't really
No,
pick anything
no.
up.
So why is there
at
a casual
all.
raven
Can I
chilling?
sense any magic about it?
You can sense a fair bit of magic through it, particularly a dead magic. Not necrotic, dead.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for the. Ah.
I'm not. Well.
I'm not. 5 seconds later.
No one else sees this.
No.
No, I'm asking them.
What?
No.
Where am I supposed to be sitting?
There's a raven on this rock.
No, it's not on the rock. It's actually on the cart next to
We're
Oh,
at Raven Rock.
Can I pull out my pistol and poke it?
Pull a pistol, you poke it. It seems solid. It's kind of looking at you. Turn its head sideways.
Quote the lady.
Oh. That raven.
Does it have a message attached to it?
No.
You still can't. Nope.
No,
The three
no
of you
raven?
cannot see the raven. Only them two can.
What are you poking?
You do see him and just kind of poking his pistol, and it seems to hit something, but
Is this more magic again? I'm not good at this.
There'll be something here that's.
Yeah, there's something here. I don't know why I went pilot then, but.
Oh,
Shut your fucking
See
face.
if
fucking face, you crap boy.
So me and Miss Forrester are the only ones that can see this.
yep.
Wow.
I feel bad for you having something in common with that.
Can I cast the invisibility just to see if I can see it?
You can do.
Nope.
You don't see it.
I love how all these spells are just like you can come up with these fancy ways to make up a spell, vocal ways, things, and your little thing is.
We need someone to do this.
Yes, hands.
Yeah, no,
No, switch box.
you don't see it. You do sense the same dead magic in the area, but you don't see the raven. You don't see anything standing there.
Don't know what you want me to tell you. I can't see it.
Would it have any significance to any of us?
Well, maybe it's connected to the spooky thing that, you know, killed you. Potentially, almost that
I
time.
don't think that's to do with guns either.
No, not that. Like, he got killed by the mind flayer, right?
I don't think a raven would have anything to do with
Do
that.
ravens have any meaning,
Make an intelligence check.
law-wise or like myth?
Oh no, making a religion check actually.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right, yeah.
We're getting religious now.
17.
The significance of the Raven Queen does come to mind to you in a minute.
Ravens are Raven Queen.
Morgan.
You understand the Raven Queen as the keeper of the dead, as it were. She kind of sees the souls pass from the living to the next world, as it were.
But the
You can
Morgan
say
and me.
Things like that. She's also
Morgan.
highly prominent
Good old
in
Morgan.
the not the Feywild, the other one. I don't remember off the top of my head now.
Astral plane is what you did, isn't it? Is it astral plane? Dead people live.
no, Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a prominence in the Shadowfell, and those who kind of do study deeper, she is understood as one who some warlocks pay patron to as well.
Oh.
And this has just come back to me because I'm a world-traveled pilot and I've heard all these stories.
Yep.
Oh.
I have a feeling it's to do with you.
Why you say that?
Because ravens in some parts of the world have a little bit something to do with some religious doohickey and people that delve into the darker arts tend to worship them.
Do you think it's got something to do with my sword?
Aye.
Yeah, basically we think you're a bitch.
Shut the fuck up, little halfling. I'm talking to the captain.
She's a little halfling, that's a proper oxymoron. Halflings are already little.
Anyway, captain.
I think it's something to do with.
I'm going to take my knife, my poison dagger, and when she leans on me, as she leans down, she's going to lean onto the poison tip.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Maybe.
Well, that's an 18 plus 8 sleight of hand. That's 8.
Okay then. So as Petal's kind of leaning in, you do feel a poke. Make an attack roll, Benita. As it would be kind of classed as an attack. See if you can.
Can it be an attack with advantage? I've already done a sleight of hand. Otherwise it's a bit funny to have done that. Okay, that's okay. 13 plus 5.
18. Yep. Roll damage against Petal with the poison dagger.
Just gonna kill him.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2d6.
I can't go a session without you.
One-
No.
Comedy gold. That's what it is.
So that is. So okay, so that's 6 plus. So that's 10 damage.
Take 10 damage.
Alright.
As you do feel the dagger kind of going in. You
Yeah.
look down, just like.
Just like this. Do you want to maybe move your arm?
You said 10 damage.
You did ask for that one.
Anyway. So you think this has got something to do with me and my sword?
Aye, what have you been doing with the sword?
Obviously nothing, Captain. Why would you think that?
Because there's a weird raven thingy here.
As you kind of look back to go over, it is gone now.
There was a weird raven thingy.
Is it in Flake's mouth?
Nope.
Okay, that's alright.
Look, I will
You
show
do
you.
see like the giant kind of cat looking over.
Might have been eaten, we don't know, but it doesn't matter. A weird raven turned up.
I draw my sword out. There's nothing wrong with this sword.
Well, you're touching it, so there's obviously something wrong
Would
with
you
it.
shut the fuck up?
Don't be
just
pointing your
complaining.
sword at me.
Or what?
Do it, Captain! Do it! Fucker!
It's got to start casually reloading the pistol.
All I was doing is showing you the sword.
That is not how you show a sword.
Fucker! Fucker!
Ow.
I do have to bring her back in one piece to censor.
You be quiet as well, or you're next.
I didn't say she had to be alive. I said nothing about her being alive.
Have you broken it?
I don't know.
Because
Your friend died.
I put my sword away, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. I was like.
Technical difficulties, people.
Yep.
We're all good.
Right, sorry. Right.
So why have you still got it then?
Because it's a sword. And I need a sword to protect myself.
You could buy a new sword.
And the thing is, I can't actually let go of it. I showed you this last time, remember?
Put her down!
Shut up! I told you, every time I throw it, look, I'm going to show you. I throw it against a tree.
Doesn't leave your hand.
See?
As you see the shadow tendrils from the sword,
Yeah.
but as you
Yeah.
go to that, you feel them.
Yeah.
As you look, it's like gripping.
See?
you.
When tendril stuff happens, do magic users sense anything?
Nope.
See? I can't let go of it.
But you're not trying hard enough, are you?
I've got an idea. Put this away.
Cut her hand
Alright, hold your hand out.
No!
Hold your hand out.
I need my hand.
No, you don't.
We'll get you a new one. Hold your hand out. I mean, hooks are in fashion. You...
The pirating
Oh,
world.
No,
guys.
Do it!
Take a swing out of the hand.
I'll make you forget about it later with your potion. Also, I have jams. Haven't said that yet today.
I'm going to use a point of luck. That's better. 19.
As the sword, your rapier comes down onto Petal's arm, you notice as the shadow tendrils seem to not go down to more of a full shadow across your entire right arm as the sword hits and it stops dead against the arm.
See?
Okay, what if we both do it at the same time, taking different points on the arm?
Wait, pistol man. I've got a better idea. just completely. I mean, then you don't have to deal with whatever bullshit this is. We don't have to deal with any of the bullshit. I mean, it's
I like to be alive,
we don't
thank
have to
you.
deal with you.
Belle,
What?
help.
Why?
They're trying to kill me.
And
Wow, thank you so much, Princess.
Wow.
Mom.
the way you're acting right now, I'm going to let them.
there is something
Whoa,
going
hang on,
on.
hang on. Your health has reset itself and we fixed your page.
Oh, what?
You
Hang
were on much lower than
Yeah, I
that. You
was.
were on like 20 something.
No, I was on 30 something.
Potentially killed her.
I'm gonna say 35. No, hang on. No, okay. Anyway.
So how are we gonna fix this then? What is your idea to fix this?
I don't know.
As this is going on, a loud shriek is heard in the distance.
You're next! There's a line!
As the sound of leathery, flapping wings are made.
Okay, maybe we should get inside the cave?
We've got a whole car.
Is
We've
the
got
cave big enough?
okay.
Yeah, the cave's like 20.
Okay.
You
Let's get
block
started.
the entrance so we're even safer.
The bomb's in the car. We're not doing that. Let's go in the
Run
cave. What time is it about now?
It's probably now early-ish afternoon, probably half two in the afternoon.
I mean, we could still just keep travelling and find another cave.
That one does smell though. It's got corpses in it.
Right.
Come on.
If it my home then.
Okay, well we need to keep
I
an eye
don't
on
live
the
inside
skies
your
then.
vagina.
Some arrows around.
We've got the candle as
You're
well, haven't
right,
we?
bitch.
Yeah, but it's also fog clouds.
Smart ass bitch.
Pedal, enough.
No, I've had enough of this stuff.
And we've had enough of you bag you.
Don't you like it?
I have not been harsh to you, princess. It's her.
And you're being harsh to my wife.
Yeah, but we're a family again. Suck on it.
Stop it! Fucking. Right.
Sorry, like
We'll
reaction.
talk about this when
reaction.
we're back into safety. Let's go. The cat in the wagon.
Yeah, the cat's still
I'm
kind of.
so-
He's still trying to like. You can see him now, like noticeably looking where the raven might be, because you mentioned a raven and is hungry. The wagon sets off.
Oh dear. Right. Try to get back in character.
So yeah, technically she is part of our family.
It's gonna break out the rum on the travels and it's fed up with this bullshit.
Yeah, sorry, just stringing the rum.
Drink driving.
Drink driving.
Drink carbon.
You still driving the cart?
Yeah, drink karting.
At that point I just kind of just ride off my horse and like, oh fuck it, done with this shit.
Baby, come back!
Baby, come
I
back.
thought you'd been
I slow down just for Danny to catch up again. Okay, no.
How you doing?
You all.
So
set
Ben,
off-
how you're here?
You all set off, carrying on the main road. And a few more hours kind of pass, and kind of near on silence after everything kind of going on. Everyone make a perception check.
I'm there, I can't have my go.
16.
What?
Ooh,
Last cop.
Well, that's just
13.
16. Yeah.
Perception was a
Yeah.
12.
Yep.
My perception is shocking.
You hear kind of some of the same kind of screechings and growlings kind of going on off in the distance. It seems to kind of start to head away and probably either find shelter for the night or somewhere to lay low. As you kind of get off to, you start to kind of see some familiar kind of patterns of the map drawn for you by the little goblin guy.
Use guys.
He can make him the onesie.
Yes!
We've got
Yeah,
to
Goblin was
You
a
can make the
tailor.
two-set.
Oh yeah.
As you kind of reach up to a point, there's you see a cave opening to your left. As you kind of come up to it, it looks utterly abandoned. No one in there. Nothing. Pretty dark in there at the minute. There's no kind of firelight at all.
Sound is
going
coming
on
from
there.
the kitchen.
Crickets.
No.
Ah.
I just think it's raining. Can I stick my head in the cave and make a survival check, I guess?
So you're
Are we
still
stopping the
cat-
car?
Are
I've just jumped out with it. I tucked and rolled. And
Are you still in cat form or are you
Oh
back?
no, I'm back in person form
Yeah,
again.
you're back in
Back in alive
flight
form.
form. Yep. So you
Form.
kind of just kind of jump out, duck and roll.
Duck and roll into
You
the cave.
See the kind of shadowy, kind of grey figure covered in mushrooms, ducking and roll.
Yeah.
Do I know you've got that?
I don't know.
You do hear like
Oh.
in the car. You feel it, and you're gonna look over and you see Flake walking to the left into this little
Whoa,
cave.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
make your survival check.
Yeah, to
for?
see if it looks good enough to sleep in. That's a nat one.
You do not have dark.
Everybody. There's
You do not have dark vision. You walked into a dark cave. You have no idea what's going on.
As far as I'm aware, it's a 5-star hotel. Let's go. I walk in.
You walk in.
There's someone with dark
You're Goliath,
I'm loving
a
it.
7 foot tall, however tall Goliath you are in the dark in a cave.
Yeah, I'm living my best life. Like.
Mr. Flake, what do you see?
Don't
Fuck
feel
off!
like
Do I hand Shroomsy?
With what?
You dropped a hit with some respect.
No,
He earned his place.
Would you like some lights, Chad, on the situation?
Yes, please.
I could help him, thank you.
Four globules of lights kind of
Okay.
peer up, and 2 of them like in your vicinity.
Okay.
You can
Now,
now
what can I
see
see? What can I
an
see?
incredibly empty cave.
It's incredibly empty.
The cave is featureless. It's about 40 by 40 kind of room weight. You see lead to a passageway and another what looks like a smaller cave in the back as well.
This looks good. This looks safe.
What's in the back?
Passageway, and that's about it. We're good.
But what's
That's
down the
not concerning, right?
passageway?
Oh, I'm not in the passageway.
Well, let's find out. Someone send Pebble in.
I'll go in.
Miss Forrester, you want to scout for us?
Yes, why not?
Since you're so good at it.
You go in, you go into the cave, past Flake, and you see like 2 entrances kind of like next to each other. One into a long-ish down passageway, and one to what looks like a smaller kind of cavern room as well.
There's a nice cabin down here if you want to know.
Don't look for danger. We'll wait.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Doesn't answer any questions either.
Right, I'm making an insight check for another room.
Just go in!
I'm going in!
Perception.
Is it?
You've got to ask
Yeah.
the DM first if you want to do something.
I'm going in, DM. Is that
Okay.
right?
To do
Go
what?
in!
To do what?
To search of it.
So make a perception check. Insight check on
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dun- Hidden means on somebody.
Dun, 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 dun,
You were so good.
15.
There's
15.
a cave in.
You do. You kind of look a little ways down the passageway. You don't have dark vision. You can't really see beyond the light being provided by dancing lights. You look in.
forward.
You look into the like little kind of side little back room. Again, another kind of very featureless. It looks like what was an old camp fire that died out ages and ages ago. Other than that, you just see a very small room with the only exit being the one you're in at the minute.
Very expendable.
That's it. It's again
Sounds
very
safe.
utterly featureless, just like caves, pretty much.
This sounds very.
It's just a barren cave in here.
You're a barren cave.
Wait, no, sorry. The passageway. Sorry, that's my bad. It's not another cave passageway. It's actually to the another side of the mountain.
Oh.
You see like a about 10-foot wide open passageway. Sorry, I was reading my map wrong
Oh.
here a little bit wrong. My bad.
GG.
Yeah, it's another open kind of way. So it's like this cave has two kind of entrances, and then there's like a little tiny room
Okay.
there next to it. So.
Come down here, it's lovely.
Again,
It's
does
lovely, it
not
can't
fill
be
me
all
with
that good.
confidence.
There's no camp here, we've got firewood. It'll be fine.
You're in old camp.
I'm going in.
Like,
The little back room bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna start putting the campfire together.
Make a survival check for it.
the
Boy
fact
Scout
that
thing,
it's
isn't it?
uninhabited.
Well, it would be if I didn't keep rolling so bad.
What?
That's a 7.
Oh god.
He spent ages just kind of rolling one stick into the rock. 'Cause you didn't actually get into the fire. You actually got on one of the rock edges, and you're just doing that. And you're like,
You just get blisters.
pretty much.
Okay.
You
I'm so
get
good
a little
at it.
splinter or two.
Oh, good.
I'm going to steer the cart in and and sew up the horses and stuff.
There's a 10-foot wide passageway, so it's a bit of a squeeze in the cart in. You gotta take it in gently. And
Oh, I meant into the main room bit.
yeah.
I thought you said
So there's
I thought you said it's 40. Oh right, into it.
there's a sort of 10-foot long passageway into and the cavern mouth is 10-foot wide.
Yeah.
So
That's tight squeeze.
tight squeeze. There's like probably like an inch or two gap on either side.
No
Nobody?
going fast.
Nobody.
Oh, I wasn't going to rise to the occasion on that one.
You make it through the tight squeeze and
Yep.
what are the rest of you guys doing?
Still
Failing to start a fire for him.
Yeah, I get fed up and I use what's my? Oh no, that's a spell, so I'm gonna burn that. Never mind.
I'm exploring that little passageway, the little mountain.
Yeah, so that goes back outside.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to bring the passageway down on top of that. I don't have anything to explain, so I'm getting nowhere with it.
I'm going to go and help Flake and use my tinderbox.
What
Start a fire.
You gotta go in, you gotta just bring the lights in, and you just see Flake just like rubbing it. And now you actually see you're literally rubbing it against
Piece of
stone that is just not going anywhere. And you kind
I
of see
just
this.
like, use this.
After a few moments, the fire gets lit in the back. And Knight's is like a 30 by 20 kind of room area, a cavernous area, kind of dome, a little bit domed in certain parts. Definitely kind of set up by kind of previous campers as a kind of resting point. One entrance, kind of good area to kind of keep a guard on and an eye on and things as well. Ideally for like 1 or 2 or 3 campers, but you know.
Nah.
And
We'll manage.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right. So, it's going to do okay. After her ordeal already.
She's a little spook, she's okay. She's a brave girl.
Poor little green.
My goat, you creepy bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
Get it with fire.
I'd rather fuck myself with a knife than to go anywhere near me.
Right, that's it. Hello? You're on one side of the cave. Danny, you're on the other side.
Bye,
Right, I've
buddy.
got ranged weapons.
I don't care. I'm taking weapons away.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You can't.
I will.
You can't. I have a belt that makes them come back.
I will take the belt.
No, you won't. Because then
I've
you'll
undressed you
hold my
before.
pants up.
I've
And
undressed you
I'm
before.
naked.
I've gone back to the car, so they're up there.
Sleeping outside.
I've undressed you before.
I've gone out to the entrance and prepared to guard it for the night.
cool.
She's gone, so
You
okay,
take
so
first
keep the
guard
weapons.
point.
Yes.
Right, yep.
What's that?
Battle's taking the first guard. Shouldn't that?
How are we gonna
So
do
it's-
it?
Yeah.
Like every
3 hours?
4 hours.
I've got the power to stays awake the entire
So
night.
we-
You okay?
So,
We'll need
yeah,
3
you-
shifts.
Yeah.
So you can take into account with this as well. You'll need to extend your long rest more than 8 hours. So people who are watching stand guard, if you keep it to 8 hours in total, the one standing guard will not get the benefits of a full rest.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of account for that as well.
Okay.
So if you do 3 hours, it's 11 hours you're going to be resting. In that
Mm.
I
place
can
for.
take one of the watches because mine's halved.
Yep.
All I need to do is meditate.
So should we do it like
Still,
every...
everyone else will still.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't need a
still
rest.
trying to
I
do
took,
that.
I took no damage, so I don't need a long rest.
But if you don't take a long rest, you
Actually-
will take a point of exhaustion. And first point of exhaustion, you'll have disadvantage on all ability checks,
I am
which includes
resting.
any attack rolls.
I am nice.
Should we do it every 2 hours?
8 hours.
Or an hour and a half each?
How many of us is there?
5.
Well, if you get Lisbeth can do a meditate, which means her long rest will be reduced down to 4 hours.
So Elizabeth does 4 hours.
Does that mean
Like
there's
watch?
just then 4 more hours that can be guarded?
Oh,
which
I
means you
can't
only-
mount at the moment.
So there'd be 4 hours left to watch for, which means you would only need to do a 10-hour rest. or the other 4 of you,
Yeah.
or other 2 of you at least, if you do 2 2-hour shifts, to get the benefit of a full
Yeah.
rest.
Okay.
I'll do that. So Elizabeth's 1, Kettle's another. He's taking. So we need 3 don't we?
Yep, you need 1 more at least.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
With my keen eyesight.
So Petal's going up first. Yep. So the rest of you get to sleep. Petal, make a perception check.
This will have to go last.
Yeah.
Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
How many of them are you rolling tonight?
A lot.
Loaded fucking dice.
Got loads.
Can I roll one just to
Which dice is it?
Yeah, I might have to.
Okay, it's not loaded.
Hang on. No?
It's just the luck of the roll tonight.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's not the golden snitch. The first couple of hours goes by. Highly, just pretty much you see the, I can't find the words I'm looking for now. Very uneventful, that's the words I'm looking for. You do hear the occasional kind of voices and mummerings of patrol parties of goblins and orcs. You're smart enough to kind of, you kind of stand at the mouth of one of the entrances, and you're kind of smart enough to kind of hide back in with the shadows, well enough not to be seen. They don't come into the cave, but you do see the occasional one kind of peer and trying to look in.
Yeah.
As far as you know, they don't see you. They don't seem to take any notice of what they might see in there, and carry off back around into the cave opposite of the open passageway that's there. Yeah, your 2 hours goes by uneventful.
When it's all quiet enough thing, I like to whisper to the sword to see what's going on.
You and your fucking sword whispering.
So you wait after you deal with 3 patrols in the 2 hours. After the second patrol, roughly around halfway point of your guard, you pull the sword out, kind of sit down. What are you saying to the sword?
What's going on with the ravens?
The black tendrils seep out again. I told you not to worry about the ravens.
Well, I just learned that the ravens got something to do with a cult or religion or something about death.
You don't know what the raven could do.
No, I don't.
She is nothing for you to worry about. Focus.
You say that, but then I see a raven.
That's so raven.
Shut for fuck's sake.
I think the Disney Channel.
But that is nothing to worry about. So don't worry about the ravens. She may try, but she won't.
What about the others? They're getting a bit hostile towards me.
Pointed your ticket at me.
What gave it away?
That may prove a problem. You might have to abandon them soon.
Stop it! Stop it!
Why wait?
Fall on your sword right now.
For the time being, though, stay a while.
Oh.
I can learn things from you. That will be helpful down the line.
What do you mean helpful?
Oh, my darling, you shall see soon enough.
Sounds like a jealous lover.
Really weirded out by the
See
darling
back
thing.
into the sword.
Okay, and that's my end.
The sword's got a crush on you. You sure that'd be fine?
No. Right. And I go off and wait. Am I waiting now?
Okay.
So you go off, kind of gently push
I'm going
like
down
away.
the way, this one.
What?
You just gotta get high and fucking.
What do you mean going to be? I'm already on.
How you didn't use your own supply?
Oh yeah.
Swooshy.
Shroomshy.
Yeah, I'm just like.
It changes every time.
He's trying to think of a pet name for
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
It's your shit, darling.
you shit. It's gonna work
Okay,
now.
darling.
Thank you, Mum.
I wander off to the entrance of the cave.
You're going
Um,
to
I go
Where
off
did
when
you work
I.
again?
What?
Where'd you work again?
When do I work again?
Because I know this one wants to talk to me.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah.
still asleep
Oh,
for a couple more hours.
okay.
Yeah, leave me alone. I'm
You-
sleeping.
yeah.
Can I try and threaten Danny?
She's asleep
She's
now.
asleep as well.
I want to
Everyone else is
Everyone's-
asleep,
I'm
dude.
The entire point.
Fine, I'll go to sleep.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
So you go off to the mouth of the cave, make a perception check.
They're getting a bit hostile to me. Can I go and threaten the shortest one?
Oh, that's alright.
Oh, you actually got a decent roll. Well
Yay!
done.
Okay.
I'm natural 20.
A natural 20, yep. Roughly, it's kind of like with pedals and stuff. You kind of see roughly about 2-3 patrols kind of going by.
Yep.
And you kind of, during that time, because you take a wild shape to try and blend in with the shadows.
Yeah,
a
a
little
wild
bit.
shape into a tree. There we go.
Yeah, not a
Stand
cat.
in the entrance. I know that's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works at all.
He's not sure about it, so he thinks he's a tree, but he's probably still a giant cat. Standing up against the wall.
just a dark kind of black cat standing up against the wall. Not the ginger one this time, just a dark cat, and you're just like standing.
I am a shadow.
Pause. And just a kind
Wait, did you just toot or was...
That's the cat.
No, the cat.
Oh. Well, wow.
Yep. Again, two hours for you goes by uneventful as Lisabel comes out from meditation.
I wander back in giant sort of Batman cat form. Wander back into
I
the
just kind of opened
cave.
my eyes and was like,
Meow.
You genuinely think you're hallucinating or still dreaming. As you open your eyes and see this half black, half grey, bit of ginger cat,
I just kinda
half
go,
giant.
I was like, sleep?
Meow.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not hallucinating. Anything uneventful?
Meow.
Okay, you go back to sleeping.
Meow.
I kind of just rolled Danny off of me because she's sleeping on my lap.
Like mouth around a nipple.
On my lap! Because I'm meditating.
Yeah, but I'm like, that's on your lap.
Okay.
I know where to latch onto. Gotta keep your balance.
Jesus.
So I just kind of gently put you back on the floor. And then I'll go watch the
Okay,
Star
right.
Entrance. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so make 2 perception checks.
Oh god.
Oh.
You're good.
Oh.
These are so great. One was a...
One's 6, one's 13.
We're gonna get fucked.
So about 4 or 5 patrols go by during your 4 hours point. Different ones go by each time. Yeah, just kind of all looking in, trying to poke in. You're buying in with the shadows as best you can. You don't overly notice most of them going kind of by. You do hear the voices. You're generally trying to stick to the shadows as best you can in the point, but still kind of uneventful. They don't really come in. Something about that cave they don't really seem to want to go into.
Because that's what concerning.
4 hours pass. Anton and Anita wake up. They'll come to consciousness, while Petal and Flake are still asleep.
I had some weird dreams about cats.
During your dreaming as well, you do see consistent ravens, as well as a woman dressed in pure black, with a kind of white masked face.
Oh, it's a plague doctor mask.
No,
Oh.
it's more like a Japanese
Kabuki
mask. Yeah,
I'm gonna draw her.
very featureless though.
Please draw her.
Okay.
Didn't say anything to you. There's nothing, no message to say. But it was just like almost caringly watching over you.
Aww. Like one of our children.
It's your mummy. You were orphaned after all.
Hmm?
You were orphaned, huh? Your mum. Your mum's Japanese.
I'm not mentioning it.
I know, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. So.
Well, she's still asleep.
I'm
so.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Snoring away.
How'd the watch go?
Yeah. Fair few patrols going on in the middle of the night though.
What sort of patrols could you tell?
Not really, but the old.
Was it a paw patrol?
Now that's in my head.
No, it was it kind of kept away from the cave. Like it poked their head in a little bit. It seemed scared to come in.
Oh, I knew this thing was bad. Oh. Wish you would have trusted pedal. Wish I'd never trusted pedal. Why do we have pedal still?
I'm not sure.
Should we just leave and leave her here sleeping and get out of this?
Means we play up.
I'm not in cat form anymore. I'm just in a thing.
Yeah.
You
So-
see how big he is.
Pick him up!
Yeah, so
I
the three
thought
of you have got your long rest
you were
for the
the
minutes.
Oh yeah.
Like, pick up.
Oh, he's got these.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the fire. The burning leaf. and
Right,
put it
fire's
over-
died out.
Oh, I'm going to put it over his tail. Make him pick up.
Poke him in the head.
Well, you.
Slap!
I wake up and just slap the air.
So a couple more hours go by, you guys.
What, you're still trying to wake me up?
The three of you do kind of have a makeshift breakfast over your rations, what you have.
Jam? Anybody want any
No!
jam?
As Petal and Flake rouse to consciousness a couple of hours later.
Yeah.
You two now have the benefits of the full rest as well.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I'd already pressed that, but that's fine. Done.
Oh, you piece of shit.
I am going to use a spell to get my manservant, invisible manservant, to cook us all breakfast.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, I really want eggs now.
as the two of you kind of wake up, you just kind of see over a makeshift fire in the bigger room, a fire kind of set up, and you just kind of see kind of random food ingredients being placed into like a makeshift frying pan over it's seamlessly suspended in air, being made.
Breakfast, finally. Something.
Magic breakfast. It's cooking itself.
What do you mean fucking finally? I haven't seen you out there.
I've been guarding most of them.
I'm seeing the ghost rider.
How many hours did you do?
I did a lot of hours.
I did 4 hours. I did half the watch.
Two.
Got a little bit of bacon, some eggs
I did the
going.
first one.
Sounds damn good.
You did.
You want some
Drink of
fried mushrooms?
This is the one, didn't it?
Pack it in.
I don't like mushrooms.
Yeah, I like one. Oh, fine.
I know, it's hard to
Is that just a head mushroom, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I'll save the party mushrooms till later.
We're going to bed, Jeff.
Oh yeah, just before my watch.
Once it's done cooking, I'm actually going to get him to serve it up on plates as well.
Aw.
Pass out to people.
Thank you, Captain, and unseen servant. Should we start with an amazing?
No, not yet.
Bones.
I feel rude.
We're going like jibbers or something.
Shivers.
Alfred.
Yeah.
Artemis.
As you were. But I need to find a name.
Right,
Okay.
well, after I've eaten this, I'm going to have a little scout around this cave. There's something weird about it.
Leave her here.
Make an investigation check.
Well, this is your conscience. Leave her here.
Thank you, Danny.
No, my name is Conscience.
Ooh, 15.
As in
15.
yours.
You don't notice anything weird about the cave. There's nothing, even the magic users, you don't feel any weird or odd presence about this cave at all.
Did you two notice anything weird about the patrols last night?
Yeah, they didn't come in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Maybe
Just
this
kind of
isn't
circling.
Maybe this isn't a cave. Maybe this is actually a monster. It's potentially a cave.
And we're
Wearing
not
its
sleeping in
mouth.
stomach.
Would explain the teeth. That could also be the mushrooms.
I think it was the mushroom because I don't see any teeth.
That was a little bit lower down your neck than you thought it was, wasn't
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of that movie I saw where they had they were flying
Yeah,
a
so what's
ship.
a movie?
Okay, a theatre production.
No, we're not writing that. Good as it is, we're not writing that into this.
I think it's called Empire.
No.
Stop, Fluffy.
Fluffy, what?
The DM puts his foot down.
But if you
As
don't listen,
good-
it's going to go up your ass.
As good as that film is.
Not gonna happen.
Not today, Satan.
Oh, there, she did.
So the morning sun, because you're kind of a little ways into the mountain, the morning sun is reaching you a lot quicker than it would if you're back encased in a Fordrin, where the sun will be still shadowing the area at the minute as rising northwards. So what are you guys doing then? Breakfast served, you guys kind of eat down, you've all had a nice and long rest.
Let's just move.
Yeah.
I'm
might as
bored
well
of this
just-
cave.
Yep.
I'm still angry about the fire.
Before we move, it's about to turn 11 o'clock. This seems like an adequate time for us to take a natural break before we get into more combat.
Those are actually the same, so yeah, so we'll take a break. You people watching this, we will see you in the next episode.
Peace.
Good day, guys!
Goodbye.